every video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Undoubtedly, there will be a lot of people offended by what is to come. Our only suggestion is please let the hit dogs holler. Thank you.
What do we get from being in a relationship in America 2025 with one of the sisters? See, I'm able to maneuver and find sisters worth a damn. That's worth me dealing with them because I'm in control.
Serious question. What is up with the black men in Thailand? Are y'all okay? And I'm not even speaking like on a romantic level, but just on a normal, cordial level. Y'all are here. I seen a black man today just walking, and just like I give everybody else, I gave him a nod and like a little smile. When I tell you this man looked at me like he's seen a ghost.
If you didn't know, you're required to speak and talk and look and pay some attention to all black women at all black times, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you're with, you are required. Did y'all not know that?
And I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing because what is wrong with you? I get a lot of y'all come over here to sow your wild oats, but that doesn't mean that you instead be rude to any black American that you see.
It's your responsibility to know everything about what these people want, when they want it, how they say it, no matter where they are. You heard? This is how this works, in case you didn't know. Today. Shout out to my fave. He said, these the same heifers who refuse to smile for us. Listen, not even smile for y'all, just smile for themselves. Okay? Remember that conversation that Kevin Samuels had.
I feel like, not necessarily verbally saying that, but I feel like a lot of men just feel that if a woman looks a certain way or I've had me smile beautiful, and I feel offended when a man tells me to smile because, like, sometimes I might be offended or something.
Man. But you just saying anything now, ho.
Somebody told you to smile, and you said you were what? Offended?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Because it's like, why is it such a demand for women to, well, especially for black women, to just always look a certain way? Like, why can't we just naturally be whatever we feel?
Just smile, period. Just be kind. No, it's always telling somebody, you don't tell me. It's always that, right? So, of course, as most of y'all know, Twitter does their thing, right? And her name is Paris Dior over here on Twitter. And it has a hashtag of black men in Thailand. What's up with y'all? Y'all are weird, which is what she said. And then they said, how do you explain this? How do you explain this, but don't like black men? So this is her, black girl living in Thailand. So she lives there. Okay. And the funny part about it is, of course, they always dig up old tweets. She says, black men are the biggest disappointments to mankind thus far. Hashtag, I said what I said.
Hold up. Just wait a god dang minute.
Some motherfucker always trying to ice skate uphill.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You're absolutely walking around a foreign land upset that people who you don't even know won't look at you and won't smile at you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
we don't care.
But you don't even like them. You don't date them. A matter of fact, you said that they're the biggest disappointment in the world to you. This is the most absolutely, diabolically, stupid, dumbfounding thing that I've ever heard in my life. Ma'am, you've established yourself as the enemy. You said it on your own X-File. And one thing we don't do is talk to the enemy. I don't walk up to my enemy, shake their hand and say, hey, I know you don't like me. I know you wish I wasn't even here. I know you wish that my mother would have deleted me before I came out. But oh, okay, let me smile at you. What logical sense does that make? You're absolutely barking up the wrong tree looking for sympathy. Then you run to the internet with this blabble. You need to be ignored. A matter of fact, one thing for certain, hell could freeze over before someone paid attention to you. And you know what? It's time for you to wake up. You dig? Wake
up.
Then why is she even speaking? You know what I mean? Why even have anything to say? Because you know how they always be saying that You wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for black women. All you do, me and y'all included, the black male podcasters, is talk about black women because you wouldn't make money if you weren't talking about black women because you don't know, because all you do is talk about black women.
Asking or requesting is almost a demand. Smile, beautiful. It's like, can I just relax?
Well, how about this? How about if no one said a damn thing to you? What if every man just left you the fuck alone? Excuse my French. What if every man just left you alone? What if no black man said anything to you? Just ignored you? Would that be better?
No, I'd be really sad, honestly.
Oh, so you want us to engage you the way you want to be engaged, but you don't want to engage us the way we like to be engaged. Makes a whole lot of sense.
So men don't want you to...
So, ma'am, you've just reached the logical conclusion of too many women being upset, being asked to smile. Ma'am, you've just reached the logical conclusion of you divesting. Ma'am, you've just reached the logical conclusion of your lifestyle choices. You moved all the way to Thailand to get away from the blackity blacks. And now when you seen the blackity blacks didn't want to talk to you and you didn't know how to act. Well, what goes around comes around. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun and every other type of analogy you could think. But one thing for sure, I hear a hit dog hollering, and I don't care how you feel. Willie D told me, let a stank be a stank, you dig?
This has a lot to do with the way black women conduct themselves in the States. They don't speak to men, they don't give eye contact, they don't smile, none of that. Make a long story short, there's another video done by a young lady that's in Japan, and she got the same treatment. She got upset because black men were over there and they just preferred to deal with Japanese women instead of dealing with her. They move all the way over there for a different experience a lot of times. Now, women, you get so used to attention that you're like, how dare he not look at me or speak to me? Or even if I speak to him and he didn't speak back. Women hate to be rejected. Newsflash, men get rejected all the time.
If I'm not in control, I'm not around you. I've missed out on a lot of because I have to be in control. You will not have a way to take me to court for nothing. I'm not gonna knock you up. I'm not gonna fall for none of the traps that you have planned for me. But I'm saying, for the average male, I didn't even say black man.
Right.
For the average male, what does he get out of being in a relationship with the average sister? Have you seen these women speak on Kevin Samuels? Not to mention the other girl, Kendra G. That's circus. But they're just making random phone calls to random people, right. And it's like, it's making us look bad. But I know a lot of that is what is out there. People who think they are more than they put out.
Polite savages.
What I try to tell you, this country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Ladies and gentlemen of Polite Savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to slap fools upside the head and anger these modern women, these passport haters, these ladies who think that they own every opportunity to get that cleanup man. As always, we can only guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. And sometimes the truth is a bitter, bitter pill when you jump into a new country and see the real. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Black men back in the day weren't like this. Growing up, I actually never saw young Black American men in Thailand. I always saw older Black men, usually always retired vets. And yes, they were married to Thai women, but there was always this like mutual love and respect for Black women. They always respected us here. Like, in fact, they all looked at me like I was their niece or little sister.
This right here is the equivalent of throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Ma'am, why are you acting like you ain't seen the rhetoric? Like you didn't understand what has been said about the men who traveled. Oh, these dudes are dusty, they're crusty, they're nasty. They are absolutely nothing. They cannot do anything at home. A matter of fact, they are what we call a 2-week millionaire. They just saved up their entire life savings to come out to Thailand and blow it in 2 weeks. These dudes ain't got no money. They ain't nothing. So why do you think that after saying all of this, after hearing this rhetoric over and over again, after seeing a minimum of almost no Black women defending this situation that these men happen to be in, Why do you think these men are going to want to turn around and talk to you?
First, I want to ask you this question. How often or how many times do you think these same men or that same man greeted Black American women back in the United States and was met with being ignored, rudeness, teeth sucking, eye rolling, or some other form of disrespect, or, you know, that woman making it clear that, you know, his greeting was not well received?
It's a weirdo move. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like, ma'am, we've spent years trying to be polite, opening doors, trying to be the man that you said you want, just to turn around and get slapped dead smack in the face. So, if you don't mind, step on the side and we'll just do our thing. You do your thing, and you can go on and lay down in that rough bed you made.
So, you know, a lot of the men are traveling to Thailand and they are out there, you know, doing their thing. You're right. They messing with women, whatever. Know why some of these women are showing up in these places where these men are going, but let's go ahead and check that out.
Let me tell y'all, I be seeing my brothers out here getting themselves some of these Thai girls, honey. Well, they all out here getting Thai girls.
Well, ma'am, first of all, your logic is absolutely amazing. It's amazing that your observational skills are so on point that you realize that men who went to Thailand are actually dating Thai women. It's almost like they went to Thailand because they like Thai women, or maybe they like the attitude of the Thai women, or maybe just that they just don't want women like you, because it seems like that you are all up in their business. You almost like a Karen, a black Karen, you a Blairean, because honestly, I don't really care what women who are not interested in me do. I could care less. They can go on and jump off a bridge, or they can go marry and have 35 kids. It don't make me none. But it seems like you just have to be up in somebody's business with your observations. Observations on top of observations. And you can observe all you want. It ain't gonna change one thing, that you are not desired in that nation.
You can tell it's lopsided. And what I mean by lopsided, you can tell those girls be too pretty for the men that they be with. Black or white.
Interesting. The most important thing that a lot of ladies stress at the community is that they want a man to take care of them. They want a man to provide and protect. They want that provision. And when they say provision, they don't mean knowledge. They don't mean structure. They mean money. These ladies want money. A matter of fact, don't you dare approach a woman who thinks that she's all that with some stupid coffee date or anything like that. They're like, no, you're not putting in the effort. You see, the effort for a lady like me is $350 plate minimum, and I'm gonna order something for my badass kids at home. Well, what makes you better than these ladies? Well, let me tell you why these ladies are getting something that you can't get at this present time, ma'am. You see, a lot of folks don't have this unrealistic expectations that they're gonna find everything in one package. They understand that they're gonna get an older gentleman who's already established, who's already been through the ringer, who has some money in his pocket. And if that's what they value, that's what they value. But you, ma'am, you want everything. You want somebody to jump a tall building in a single bound with a wallet full of money, taking care of them badass kids that ain't his. You want the cleanup man with a heart of gold, 6 foot tall, nah, scratch that, 6'5", looking better than you could ever hope to attract, but somehow he's in love with you. Damn.
You want to know why men over 40 don't date? I'll tell you why. It's because society raised women to commit to careers, shopping, and hot girl summers, not husbands. And now the men who were once ignored, rejected, and overlooked are watching rebellion backfire and choosing peace over problems. Let's get one thing straight. This ain't about men being better. This ain't about men being weak.
See, Kevin Samuels tried to warn you ladies. He tried to tell you that get your attitude, fix your face. He tried to tell you that prioritize a relationship over your career, but you couldn't fathom that in your brain. So your brain couldn't understand it, just couldn't switch. It couldn't say, yes, you can work your career, but during your career, keep on the lookout for that man who can come to you. And if you have to choose between a great life with a husband who's gonna take care of you, choose that over a career, because once you get old, that career ain't gonna take care of you the way that you think it is. You see, you've already been warned, but guess what, ladies? Winter is here. You are on your own and nobody cares. Nobody cares what you have to say nowadays. And these dudes will walk right by you in Thailand, Philippines, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, Poland, France, or any other place where they can find somebody to shut up, serve them a steak, and actually have a decent conversation without making it all about them. You dig?
Winter is coming. No more hot girl summer, no more twerking.
No one will buy me a drink.
Winter is here.
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness.